Taking a look right now at shares of Pfizer. As you can see right now, the stock is moving. Fourth quarter earnings coming out this morning. The pharma giant posted a net loss, but after some adjustments, earnings per share coming in 66 cents per share. They did beat estimates. As you can see, the stock is down a little more than 3%. They racked up $17.56 billion in revenue. The key ingredient for Pfizer's future growth, though, appears to lie with the weight loss segment. It recently shelled out $10 billion to buy Sarah, betting on a once-a-month obesity shot, which is showing solid weight loss results. Joining me now is Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla. Albert, congratulations on the quarter. Thank you for being with us. Really appreciate it.
Of course.
One of the things that I saw in the report that I found stunning, 20 trials on track right now. It is all about the GLP-1s. There's a lot of excitement, obviously, post-Metsera about this shot, this injectable once a month. Give us a little more detail here. And when do you think that, in theory, considering where the FDA is right now and the current administration, do you think you could bring this drug to market?
Of course, we are very confident about it. Actually, the results today confirmed that, enhanced our confidence. 20 studies, as you said, it is probably one of the largest programs that Pfizer has ever done, as long as I remember, starting in 1 year. 20 studies for obesity. 10 of them will be phase 3, which are very big, expensive studies. The reason we are doing that, it is, first of all, because the market is very, very big. The need, it's very, very high. And the asset is relatively de-risked. The class delivers, and the results from this molecule that we are having also is very, very robust. So we are embarking into that, and today's results demonstrated that we have a monthly product with a very high, with very competitive tolerability and efficacy. Mm-hmm. And that's great news because, of course, monthly versus weekly makes a big difference.
Of course it does, certainly with the same side effects, but less of the shots. We are seeing, though, in the market, though, there is a lot of excitement around the pills, the oral pills. Do you have any plans for that? Because in a way, I realize that after COVID and the vaccine that you rolled out in a stunning amount of time, it was something to behold, and we covered it here on Fox Business. But you've got Novo Nordisk and Wegovy, obviously, kind of ahead, Eli Lilly as well. Do you worry that there's a little bit of a lag here for the company?
I think the orals will be a very important play. I believe that orals probably will go into people that they are afraid of the needle. They don't want to do injections. Mm-hmm. And that's a very significant segment. We have orals from the Pfizer pipeline, and we have orals from the Metsera pipeline that they are advancing right now. Okay. The injectables, which is like the ones that we have shown data today, but also combination products with amylins that we expect to have even higher efficacy, better tolerability with a monthly dose again. And then we have a new molecule that hopefully could be 3 months or 2 months. We are waiting to see mm-hmm. how the data will show up. Will play a significant role in switching also patients that already are in GLP-1s into the monthly maintenance dose. As you know, after this is medicines that have been designed to be taken for life. Mm-hmm. Once you reach a certain level, then there is a maintenance that you need to do. Most of the people will prefer, we believe, if we demonstrate with the data that we can maintain the weight loss, that they will prefer a monthly dose rather than sure. Oral pill of daily use.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Certainly, I do want to one more question on GLP, then I want to get to cancer with you. But really quick, you were with President Trump last year. You stood there, obviously, that most nation-favored status, matching the prices, obviously making the drug pricing even with other developed countries. That's something that hits your bottom line. You talked about it in the guidance. You did reaffirm guidance, but also, you've got the changes with Medicare, and then also Trump RX. How confident are you that the guidance you have right now can be achieved based on those two issues that you have in front of you?
I'm very confident. Everything has been incorporated into the guidance, and I'm very confident that we will achieve it. I want to say that the Trump RX, once it's launched, I think will create waves. I know that Pfizer's participation will be very robust into the Trump RX. We will have many products at discounts as high as 80%, and on average will be 50%. So it's not something trivial. It is something important, and I'm very happy that we will contribute.
Okay. Before you go, as I mentioned, obviously the focus for you is your cancer therapies. That's the other exciting side of the business from the analyst community. You told Fortune, we saved the world from COVID. We're now going to save the world from cancer. I love that quote from you. Final question on cancer therapies, Albert.
Yes, because my passion is that one. Obesity, I think, will be a significant driver, and it's very exciting because it's new. But cancer is a fight that we are giving for decades now, and we have done a lot of progress. Cancer is the area that we invested most of our earnings after, particularly, we had significant earnings from COVID. And all of that went to buy a company and the new technology that is highly promising. We believe that we will eventually cure many cancers and eventually turn many more into chronic disease. People can live with their cancer like they are living with their diabetes.
Yeah.
And I think that that's the promise that Pfizer is giving. I'm highly committed to continue the investments, and we have stellar teams of oncologists that are working right now, and you should expect to see great things coming forward.
Albert Bourla, what a quarter and exciting things ahead for you. And certainly, I so agree with you. You get the obesity rates down, you get the cancer rates down. It's such a win-win for our health and our wellness. Albert Bourla, thank you so much for being here, sir.